right, we are here with another episode of It's That Easy, Major League Baseball, Thursday night edition, May 7th. Let's go through them really quick, and then I'll give you my picks for May 8th as we go into the weekend and see how that goes. So, starting off, Tampa Bay is winning 8-4. I put a W there in the top of the ninth. They should win. Well, if not, good for the Red Sox, but I don't think it's going to happen. Let's see. Cubs won. That was really good. They won 8-3. So finished off the Reds sweep there as they come to Texas next tomorrow. So good win there. I'm fearful of the Cubs. So Washington won. They beat the Twins 7-5. Good job, Washington. It was an evenly matched one, but not. I figured the Nationals would win. Sure enough, got the W. I don't know why I would ever say, hey, the Phillies, I like those guys. 12-1, they lost. Look, they were a 136 favorite. A's were a dog. They got destroyed 12-1. The over-under was 9, and A's beat that by themselves. Boo, how embarrassing. San Diego and St. Louis play a little later tonight. Of course, why would I ever pick the Mets again? Well, you'll see that later. Rockies win 6-2 to close out that series. And then Kansas City, man, Kansas City was doing so well, but Guardians got them 8-5. So got to see what that San Diego is. I'm 3-3 right now. Probably go 4-3, like normal. Dang it, we need to do better than that. All right, here we go. May 8th, your games, Tampa Bay and the Red Sox. I'm going to run through this really quick. I know people get like, maybe it's too much stats I'm giving. So let's run through this. Rays pitching Schulten's 3.18 ERA. His last two starts, he's won them. He's actually won 3 of his last 4 starts, and the Rays have won 5 in a row. Red Sox pitching early, 3.79 ERA in 5 starts. He's lost, or the Reds have lost 2 of his last 3 starts. They've won 3 of 4, but they're going to lose today. So for that reason, we are going Tampa Bay. But like this game's 8-4 right now. Tampa Bay's beating them. 8.5 points. Probably a pretty good to say they're going to go over the 8.5 again. But let's take Tampa Bay on the money line because 119, they're actually the dogs. I bet them today, and they were the dogs. That's a payoff there. That's going to pay you more than double. Cubs Rangers. Sad. I'm sad for my Rangers because Cubs are coming to town and pitching Brown 2.1 ERA, but he has no starts, 5 appearances, and they're 1 and 2 inning appearances. So apparently, I don't know if this is a bullpen game or they're saying, "Hey kid, you're up to start." So he has no starts, but the Cubs have won 4 of his last 5 appearances, but the Cubs have won 5 plus in a row. The Rangers are pitching Rocker, 4.71 ERA in 5 starts. This guy tries to go 6, 7 innings, but he's lost his last 2 starts, and he's lost 4. The Rangers have lost 4 of his 5 starts. Dude's given up tons of hits, 7, 6, 4, 4, 5. So he gives up hits. The Rangers have also lost 4 of the last 5. We were supposed to do better today, and guess what? The Yankees put a B down on us to send us out of town. Come on, man. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, the Cubs are looking good. They're on a roll. I've seen them win in the 9th inning and in the 10th inning at the last at bat in the last 3 games. Today they didn't have to do that. So I got Cubs, unfortunately, tomorrow against my Rangers. Tigers pitching Montero, 3.48 ERA in his 5 starts. The Tigers have actually won his last 2 starts in a row, and they've won 4 of his 5 starts as well. He consistently pitches 5 to 6 innings, so that's good for them. But the Tigers have lost 3 in a row. So not good for those guys. The Royals pitching Bubik, 3.32 ERA in 5 starts. They've actually won his last 3 starts and 4 of his 5 starts. That's really good. But they lost the last 2 games, and they've lost 4 of the last 5. Oh, I wrote that down wrong. Sorry about that. Let's see. Kansas City. Kansas City's going to do well, even though they're the favorite there. I'm going to go Kansas City to cover against Detroit. Sorry, I wrote some stuff down wrong. Rockies pitching Dolander, 3.38 ERA. In going to Philly, he actually has 1 start, but he's got 4 appearances or 5 appearances. His last 2 starts, he's won the last 2 of his 4, so it's like win, loss, win, loss. but the Rockies have only won one of their last 5 games. They've struggled, especially in this last series that they played. The Phillies, I mean, doing a little better. So Lazardo 5.09 ERA in 5 starts. His last 2 starts were wins. So good outings there, 6 and 7 innings. The Phillies have won 4 of their last 5, other than today's game where they got destroyed. Um, and the Rockies had lost, or had, yeah, lost 4 of their last 5, but they won today. So it's kind of weird that they're on streaks, but they're going in 1 win and 1 loss. I'm gonna put my hat on Philly tomorrow. They're a huge favorite, so and maybe you don't want to bet that one. 7.5 runs, that actually might be pretty good because the Cubs, they scored 8 runs with the Mets together, and then Phillies and A's scored 13, even though the Phillies only scored one of those runs. So 7.5. Maybe tomorrow they find their bats and they go over that 7.5 runs there. Cardinals and Padres. Cardinals pitching McGreevy, 2.52 ERA in 5 starts. He's actually the Cards won his last game, but they lost the 2 prior to that. He does consistently pitch in the 5 and 6 innings as well. Cards have lost 2 of their last 3 games coming into this series. Padres pitching Canning, 1.8 ERA. That's really good. But he's only got one start. It's a good win. So he's won his only start. The Padres have won 3 of their last 4 games. They're coming into this pretty good favorites, not as heavy favorite as Philly is, but they are favorites. So I'm going to go Padres tomorrow until St. Louis proves that they can get their act together there. We got the Houston Astros going to Cincinnati. Houston pitching Burrows, 5.97 ERA. He's got 5 games. The bad part is the Astros have lost all 5 of his starts, and he gives up quite a few hits: 8, 5, 3, 11, and 8. Um, they've also lost 2 of their last 3 games, and the Reds are pitching Lodolo, who has no starts. He's making his first start of the season. So, I wonder about that because if you look at the Reds, they're a heavy favorite, but this guy has no start, at least this season. So I was looking for his ERA from the past. I didn't see that one. But the Reds have also lost their last 5 games. So this is a game of 2 struggling teams here. If they find their bats, that 9.5 is nothing. Chances are, though, maybe they don't, and maybe it goes the under. But because the Reds are at home, and I know they came off a rough series against the Cubs, I think they may bounce back here and take it out on the Astros. Twins playing the Guardians. Twins pitching Prelip, 3.86 ERA in 3 starts. The Twins have lost 2 of his 3 starts, but he throws a pretty consistent 5 innings per game. The Twins have also lost their last 2 games. Guardians pitching Messick, a 2.4 ERA in 5 starts. They've lost his last 2 starts. He's not getting good run support, but they have won their last 2 games. So they come in on a little bit of a streak there. So I put the Twins. I'm not sure exactly why. Let's see. I'm going to change that, but I'm going Guardians for that one. So Guardians to win tomorrow. So those are your picks right there. Sorry about that. Those are your picks for Friday, May 8th. If we look at these, if you're going to parlay a few of those heavy hitters, you may parlay the Cubs, Kansas City. Man, Philly kind of makes me nervous, but if you think they're doing pretty good, maybe parlay Philly in there. Maybe a Cubs, Kansas City, Reds one as well. So those are your heavy favorites that aren't gonna pay you on a single bet, but if you parlay them, they could pay you a little better. We got dogs already, big time dogs, not big time dogs, but Tampa Bay is a dog. We got them winning. Um, let's see. No, that's it. Okay, I thought I had more dogs than that. I would say this: you never know what you're going to get with Philly, and Colorado won their last game. 169 is pretty good. It's a good payout if they win. If you're looking to gamble and take a chance, that's a good dog right there. And maybe, I mean, maybe you do take the Twins, but they've lost. I just feel like I don't know why. I think I switched that one by accident. They've lost their last 2 games, and the Guardians have won their last 2. I think I'm going Guardians. So anyway, those are your picks right there. Let's check them out, see how they do. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you get to watch some baseball. I hope your team wins because I sure am rooting that might, even though I didn't pick them, I am rooting that my team wins as well. And if you bet on baseball, I hope you make a ton of money. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.